I am Michael, and what you are about to hear will change your life forever. You believe death can come for you at any moment, but what you don't know is this: a stranger carried away your death and left you alive.
I am Michael, and I am here to reveal to you something your soul was never prepared to hear. All your life, you believed you were walking alone, but in the shadows of your story, another presence was moving, a stranger. You never saw his face, you never heard his voice, and yet he was closer to you than anyone you have ever known. While you laughed, he was watching. While you cried, he was standing near. And while you lived freely, he carried a secret no one could ever imagine. You thought you had escaped death before. You thought every accident, every danger you survived was your own strength, your own luck. But the truth is this: your death had already been written. Yes, written, marked against your name in the unseen records of destiny. It was scheduled, it was waiting, and it was walking toward you step by step, slowly but surely, ready to wrap its hands around your life and end your story. But here is the mystery: that death which was coming for you never found you, because someone else walked silently beside you, someone who intercepted what was meant for you, a stranger who carried away your death. You never knew he existed, you never thanked him, you never even realized the moment when your life was exchanged with his. But I, Michael, tell you this today: your survival was not an accident. It was not chance. It was not luck. It was the shadow of a stranger standing between you and the end of your life.
Listen carefully, because what I am about to tell you is the secret that even the winds whisper with fear. Your death was already prepared. The day, the hour, the moment, it was set. The unseen scroll of destiny had carved your ending. You were not meant to see another sunrise, not meant to take another breath. But then, in the silence of that hour, something unthinkable happened. A stranger stepped into your story, not with words, not with promises, but with an unseen sacrifice. He lifted what was written for you, the weight of your ending, the curse of your final breath, the burden of the closing chapter, and he placed it upon himself. Imagine it: your name erased, his name written in its place. Death, which had been marching toward you with certainty, suddenly turned away. It did not vanish. It did not forget. It simply redirected its path. It followed the stranger instead. You lived on, never knowing the bargain that had been made in silence. You woke the next morning thinking the world was ordinary, while somewhere the stranger was carrying the storm that was meant to destroy you. He became the shield you never asked for. He became the sacrifice you never saw. And in that single exchange, your destiny changed forever. The death meant for you walked away with him. you were left alive, untouched, unaware of the price that had been paid.
Now you are asking within yourself, who was he? Who was this stranger who dared to stand where you were meant to fall? Why did he step into a storm that was not his? What reason could drive him to trade his life for yours? Was he an enemy who once hated you, but in the silence of eternity found compassion? Was he a friend who loved you so much that he could not bear to see your story end? Or was he something more, a hidden figure, written into your life before you were even born? The mystery is not simple. This was not a choice made in one moment. It was written into his soul long before you knew it. He was always walking near, carrying an unseen weight, prepared for the hour when destiny would demand an answer. And when that hour came, he did not hesitate. He did not turn away. He did not run. He stood still and allowed death to mistake him for you. Think of it. Every step you take today, every breath you draw, every dream you still carry, they exist because someone else stepped into the place where you were meant to disappear. He chose silence instead of recognition. He chose suffering instead of your comfort. He chose an ending so you could have a future. And now his sacrifice is woven into your very life. The unseen exchange of fates, the stranger's burden, your survival. A mystery the world cannot explain, and yet a truth your soul cannot deny. Remember this. The greatest mysteries are not written in books. They are written in blood, in sacrifice, in silent choices made when no one is watching. And your life, your very heartbeat right now, is the proof of his choice.
There was a night when death came searching for you. It was already decided. Your name was called, your time was marked, your last breath was counted. It came closer, step by step. It knew where you lived. It knew when you slept. It knew how your story was supposed to end. And yet, when death arrived, it did not find you. It searched your house, it searched your path, it searched your destiny, but the one it was meant to take was gone. Because in that moment, your name had been hidden. It was covered. It was replaced. The stranger had already stepped forward, and his shadow was laid over your life. So death, confused but relentless, turned toward him. It looked at his face and saw your fate written there. It reached out to claim him, believing he was you. And while you slept in peace,
While you breathed, unaware, the stranger walked into the arms of what was meant for you. This is why you never felt the blade. This is why the accident passed by you. This is why the sickness did not consume you. This is why the curse could not hold you. Death was real. It came, but it never touched you. Instead, it wrapped itself around the one who carried your death away. And you woke the next morning untouched. You thought it was luck. You thought it was chance. But I, Michael, tell you the truth. It was not chance. It was sacrifice. Your life continued because your death had already been taken.
Now listen, because the truth is no longer hidden. You thought your life was ordinary. You thought your survival was nothing but coincidence. But the secret that I reveal to you now is this: your life exists today only because another chose to let go of theirs. The death written for you was not random. It was not meaningless. It was designed to stop your story, to silence your voice, to erase your future. But the stranger, the one who walked unseen beside you, stood in the gap. He stepped forward into the fire meant for you. He carried the weight of the ending that should have crushed you. And here is the revelation. He did not do it by accident. He did not stumble into it. He chose it. Yes, chosen. With full knowledge of the pain, the cost, the finality, he embraced it willingly. Why? Because your life carries something greater than you can see. Because your destiny is not finished. Because your story was meant to stretch further, into paths you have not yet walked. So he paid the price you could not pay. He took the blow you could not survive. He bore the curse that was meant for you. And in that single moment, your life was rewritten. The revelation is this: you are not living because you were strong. You are not living because you were lucky. You are living because someone else surrendered everything for you. And every beat of your heart is now a testimony of that sacrifice. Every breath you draw whispers his name. Every step you take is borrowed from the stranger who carried away your death.
And now, I, Michael, speak this final truth to you. Do not mistake what has happened. Do not think death has forgotten you. It only turned away once because another stood in your place. But death will return. It always does. The question is not if, the question is when. And when that moment comes, there will be no stranger to carry it for you. The choice will rest in your hands. The story will be yours to write. Remember this: your life right now is not free. It was bought with a price you did not pay. It was secured by a sacrifice you did not make. And that sacrifice is watching you even now. His spirit lingers. His eyes see. Your breath is his legacy. Your survival is his proof. So I ask you, how will you live the days you have left? Will you waste them as if they are yours? or will you honor the stranger who carried away your death? Do not walk blindly, for destiny still writes. Do not sleep carelessly, for eternity still watches. The time that was stolen back for you is not forever. It is only a chance to awaken, a chance to prepare, a chance to choose the ending of your story. Hear me now. You were spared once, but you will not be spared forever. Death will come again, and this time you must face it yourself. So live awake, live ready, live knowing that every step, every breath, every moment is a gift carved from another's sacrifice.
Now, listen with the deepest part of your soul. For what I am about to say is not just a message, it is a summons to your spirit. You have walked through shadows unaware. You have lived days borrowed from a sacrifice you never saw. You were meant to be gone. Your laughter was meant to end. Your heartbeat was meant to be silenced. Your story was meant to close. But a stranger carried your death away. He walked into the fire. He drank the cup that was meant for you. He stood at the edge of eternity and allowed your fate to fall upon him. And because of this, you are here, breathing, listening, living. Do not mistake this mercy. Do not waste this chance, for death is patient. It waits, it circles, it will come again. But this time, there will be no one to step forward for you. This time, the stranger will not intercept what is meant for you. This time, you will stand face to face with the weight of your own destiny. And on that day, you will not be able to hide behind excuses. You will not be able to run to shadows. You will not be able to beg for more time. Time will end, and your story will be sealed. So hear me now. Live as one who has been spared. Live as one who carries borrowed breath. Live as one whose every heartbeat is a testimony to sacrifice. Do not live blind. Do not live careless. Do not walk as if you are your own. For your life is not yours. It is a gift bought with the price of another's end. Let this awaken you. Let this shake you. Let this truth break the chains of your sleep. You were spared once. You were rescued once. But eternity watches still, and the final moment draws nearer with every breath you take. So I, Michael, leave you with this. Choose wisely how you will walk. Choose carefully how you will live. For when death comes again, and it surely will, you must face the truth yourself. The stranger carried away your death once, but your ending will be written by you. If you feel the fire of this truth inside your soul, if you know that your life has been spared for a reason you do not yet understand, then write 777 and Amen in the comments. For today, the veil has been lifted, the truth has been spoken, and your spirit
has been awakened.